Here are 3 things you need to look at when it comes to your digestion. I'm Jennifer, an integrative healing practitioner. Are you struggling with gut and digestive issues? You're unsure of the cause and you're feeling stuck despite trying various treatments? Here's something crucial to understand. Many doctors focus on treating symptoms, which means the tests you're getting might not uncover the root causes. By taking a whole body approach and running the right tests, it's possible to identify and address those underlying issues. I dealt with constipation from childhood until my early 20s. My diet wasn't the best, and I know now that I was lacking nutrients my body needed. To add to my digestive issues in my mid-20s, I ended up contracting a parasite when I was in the Peace Corps in Panama that caused pretty bad diarrhea. In fact, I've actually experienced every digestive issue, including severe gas and bloating at some point during my life. Whatever digestive symptoms you're experiencing, whether it's gas, bloating, constipation, or diarrhea, there could be multiple factors contributing, and it's important to look at the body as a whole to determine the root causes. The first thing to look at is what you're eating. You've probably heard the saying, you are what you eat. There's actually a lot of truth to that. The added ingredients that are in processed foods like artificial sweeteners, preservatives, added sugar, flavorings, colorings, and even artificial ingredients added to make the food taste better can cause disruptions to the gut microbiome. Our gut microbiome is all the bacteria that's in our intestines and our stomach. Our gut doesn't just contain thousands of bacteria, it contains trillions of bacteria. The added ingredients in processed foods disrupt the microbiome by feeding the harmful bacteria and reducing the beneficial bacteria. Processed foods are also lacking in fiber, which feeds the beneficial bacteria. It's important to eat whole, real foods like fruits, veggies, well-sourced meats, dairy, eggs, and well-sourced grains. These whole, real foods will help feed the beneficial bacteria in the gut and help keep the gut microbiome healthy. The second thing to look at is stress and lifestyle. If you're constantly stressed out, that can affect your digestion and health as well. When our body is in a state of fight or flight, which it is when we're stressed, digestion is actually slowed down. Our body doesn't prioritize digestion because it's focused on staying alive at that point. Doing things like meditating, yoga, going for a walk, doing things you enjoy, taking time for yourself can all help to decrease stress. If you frequently eat on the go or grab food quickly, that affects your digestion as well. Our bodies are meant to prepare for digestion by anticipating the food. When we cook our own food, smell, and anticipate eating, it causes our bodies to produce stomach acid. This stomach acid helps break down food, kills harmful bacteria or pathogens that enter the stomach with the food, and help absorb certain nutrients like vitamins B12, iron, and calcium by creating an optimal pH level. Here's something you may not know too. If you're eating frequently throughout the day, that could be causing some of your digestive issues as well. When our body goes through periods of fasting in between meals, it enables our migrating motor complex, or MMC, to kick in. The MMC are electrical impulses that sweep our intestines clean. It sweeps food particles and bacteria through the digestive tract and into the colon, helping to prevent bacteria from overgrowing in the small intestine, which is called small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or SIBO. If we're snacking throughout the day, the MMC isn't able to activate and sweep our intestines clean. It's best to not snack and to go at least 4 hours in between meals to allow the MMC to fire properly and frequently enough. If you're dealing with gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, or acid reflux, give your digestion a break and try going at least 4 hours in between meals and not eat too much at one time and see if that helps. The third thing to look at are the pathogens that might be in your gut. A para-wellness test will tell you what parasites and protozoa you have, and a GI map test tests for yeast and bacteria. Not only can an overgrowth of yeast or bacteria disrupt the microbiome by reducing good bacteria, but it can also cause inflammation in the gut lining, which can lead to leaky gut. Leaky gut is when the intestinal wall becomes damaged and food particles, bacteria, and toxins can enter the bloodstream. If you constantly deal with acid reflux or have gastritis, it could be due to a bacteria called H. pylori. The H. pylori bacteria infect the lining of the stomach, and if left untreated, it can lead to peptic ulcers or even stomach cancer. Taking things like betaine or hydrochloric acid can cause H. pylori to delve deeper into the stomach lining. So detecting H. pylori and taking the proper steps to get rid of it is really important. If you're dealing with constipation, diarrhea, bloating, or gas, you want to test for SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. SIBO occurs when bacteria from the large intestine overgrows in the small intestine. These bacteria consume our nutrients, decrease absorption of fats, proteins, and carbs, and can also lead to leaky gut. As mentioned before, eating too frequently so that the MMC can't kick in can also contribute to or even cause SIBO. Other causes of SIBO include nerve damage caused by medications or surgeries, food poisoning, slow motility, parasites, and protozoa, among others. There are 3 types of SIBO, so you'll want to test to see which one you have. You'll also want to follow a proper protocol when it comes to addressing the type of SIBO you have. As you can see, multiple factors can be contributing to your digestive issues. So it's important to run the proper test in the proper order to determine what the root cause or causes are for your specific issues and take the steps to address those causes. If you're looking for a practitioner to get to the root causes of your digestive issues and gut issues, you can sign up for a free 20-minute health assessment by going to holisticwellbeingih.com.